banter. Yep, the universe has finally fixed itself. Like, this should have been... This should have happened a year ago. It's a year late, but everything is right with the world. That was at the beginning of 2023, so it's been more than 2.5 years. But Rex, Alex, and Lamp reunited in Switch Sports. Now, is Alex as bad as I remember, or has he learned something from watching me for the last year? It's also his first time playing with Zombie too. We're doing golf after this. Okay, yeah, that's a good start. Just because Alex goes back doesn't mean I have to regress to that stage in my Switch Sports development. So I'm just going to be focused on Alex this whole game. Because I'm just like... cannot believe this is real. I mean, I'm overly dramatic, but I'm usually joking. I'm not usually serious. Come on! Ah, great. How am I supposed to do that? Ugh. Yeah, it's an unlucky beginning. I mean, 610's a lot easier than 710, or even 810. I had 810, that's like very tough. At least 610, it's one rung, one layer shorter, which means it's much easier to convert it. Ooh, 7.9 is just like my 8.10. Yeah, that's bad luck. You've done 7.10 before? Well, I guess that makes sense. You and Zombie are cut from the same cloth. There you go. After 2 failures of Global Online, and it's taken 9 lanes over the course of the day, but I finally found some consistency. Well, I'd force you to anyway. Beautiful. Oh yeah, because Lamp's the person who's watched real life bowling, he would know. Done, you zombie. Oof, Lamp and Rex, the only 2 not to get strikes that turn. Okay, butchered? No, I didn't. It didn't come out the hand quite as I would have liked though. 2 in a row, that's what I needed. Lamp with another 9. Because yeah, eventually even Jacob got good playing enough with us, so... You know, I'm hoping we can all be top notch, you know. 2 straight, you imbecile. And any chances of beating player 1 with that. It wasn't meant to curve to the left, I butchered that. Yeah, that can be a problem, because sometimes it curves a lot, sometimes it doesn't curve much. Like, I'm always doing it from the left and spinning to the right, but sometimes it's different amounts depending on the mood the bowling lane happens to be in. Like, you know, it's just pace, you know, has quite a role. Like, as long as I'm doing my left to right stuff, that's the important part. Zombie, back off. Yeah, towards the end I was rubbish. Once I had that one split, it's always there. Second place! Yeah, Lamp almost passed me. Does well at the end normally. Good score for Alex, relatively.
Finish.
And Rex didn't get last. Maybe Keith felt bad. Yeah, back then you wouldn't have taken 4th because there would have literally only been 4 people. I'll leave it at that. Just under 3 bars. Nice birdie, Lamp. It's a good start. No. It's not hit hard enough. That's like I'm trying to get that practice shot right. See, if I got the power that I wanted, it probably would have actually gone in there. All 3 shots, 2 overhit, 1 underhit. I didn't think that's how that worked. Unlucky. didn't have to do that to me, game. Par for Rex. Alex almost there. Does he practice it being that close? Like I say, I normally don't. Oh yeah, Alex isn't used to putting. It's been so long. That's going to take some time. I don't know how you backspin, but certain clubs don't. Like Driver and Spoon, the two biggest clubs, don't backspin at all, I don't think. It depends on what you're hitting. And ultimately the gradient on which your ball lands also has a bit to do with it too.
Nice shot.
That's probably too much power. And it didn't move to the right enough. I should have kept it on my original line. It moved left more than I expected it to. Okay, that was super close. Wow. Alright, Lamp. At least it looked like it was Lamp. I made it! Another birdie! Did Lamp go in the water or something? He bogeyed and finished that quickly. So I'm tied with the two pros. Alex got a par this time. That's probably the best hole I've seen him ever do. I don't know. Don't remember if he got birdies in the past. Oof. I still didn't explain what was a bogey, but whatever. Yay! Okay, three and a half. It is downhill, so maybe I don't need so much, but... Maybe not enough power there. It's enough power there. But too much to the left. Which have actually been a decent... Like, that's the bit I can never get right. I always underestimate or overestimate the wind. That's why I've never got a hole in one in this game, because I can't get that bit right. More like 2 and a bit because it's uphill there. I made it! What a nice shot!
Nice birdie.
I'm keeping the standard going for once. Yeah, I tied Zombie once in 3 holes of golf. But that's as close as I've ever gone to beating the big guns. Lamp has, when Zombie was rubbish. But, you know, we've never been at his standard before. Oof. Lamp not at his usual standard. Rex finally slipped slightly, but yeah, beating Key for the moment. Fortunately, I don't think the line's that great. I think that's too dangerous. But I'm going for it because I'm crazy. Okay, that was stupid. I ended up hitting in the bunker instead.
Nice shot.
That's a beautiful shot! Too much power. Key got a birdie, but yeah, I can only get a par this time. No, didn't get the line right or the power right. Darn you, jetting into a stupid bunker. Almost didn't get the line right there either. I've got you get used to that putting again. Consistent swings, consistent practice. That's very close. Now that's just a simple tapping. Yep. Birdie meant, yep. Ugh. I was doing so well. Over 3. That's so close. Come on.
Nice on.
My closest efforts to a hole in one. Yeah, someone else that is new to this or Because yeah, Alex and Rex used to play, but it hasn't for a while. It's nice to have new blood in this thing.
Nice birdie.
Yay! Back on track again. Rex got a birdie. Well done. I don't know what Lamp managed. Homeless only got a par. I like how that was a joke in Among Us, and yet Lamp has ran with it. It's just a throwaway hole, this. Because I'm screwed automatically, because I think this is the worst hole in this game. I just never had any idea what tactic to use for this. So just under 3. Again, so close. And it spun a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, Rex having the same problem as me. One and a half. No! Yeah, falling that even further because, yeah, key only a par. I got +2. That's me raging, by the way. Hooray! Just offline. That one wasn't. Yeah, play a par. Yeah, that's how annoying this hole is, or at least to win this hole. Because, yeah, par was the best result this time round. Thankfully, that's a good wind direction. It's just like
Nice shot.
hole 16. You need the wind to really help you to get really good scores. I managed to avoid the rough. Woof woof. Yes.
Nice shot.
I think this will do. That was close to an eagle on this one.
Nice on.
Ah. I think there's like a YouTube video where it's like -40 or 18, I don't know. I never actually clicked on the video, so I don't know if that's true or not. But someone will do a lot with their thumbnail just to make themselves look better. You need to be more than one because it's uphill, so just slightly more. I thought I got too much power there. At least whenever I've had a bad one, I've made up for it after. Nice putt, only a bogey. Oof. Rex, I don't know if you know this, but you can press B and it will show the gradient, so it's much easier to line them up better. Knowing that. Yeah, this will be a tough putt even for player here. That's why it's taking a million years. Yeah, of course. Oh, in the Discord, not here, not in chat. You can't post links in chat. Unless you're a mod. It's mainly Alex who's getting the power wrong. Just over 3. I think that's too low. No, not too low. Come on!
Nice on.
Where was the backspin on that one? And I almost butchered that. I almost got a hole in one and it almost ended up only being a par instead. I've got 6 birdies. Yeah, but ultimately you have to think about, like, is it uphill? Is it downhill? You know, height. Like, you know, on the second shot here, for example, you need a lot less power than it says because you're going downhill. So you know, you got to work on that. Who just did that shot? Ha!
Nice shot.
And there's no way Rex can go for that shot now. Now that he's on the rough, there's no way he can get there. Has to go the long way. Well, I don't know what happened. That's why you don't press ZR until you're actually ready to hit the shot. Just the tiniest bit that way.
Nice
That's
shot.
too much power. Come on. Yeah, I figured that was too much power. Also, you're not allowed to even abbreviate swearing. That's tiny bit. I need more than 2. I need like 2.5. Wait, did Lamp get the shot wrong somehow? Really? Lamp's not at his usual standard. No, not enough power. Chance for an albatross, overcooked it. Player got his eagle. Ugh. Well done, Alex. But yeah, this is like one of the easier ones to do. If you can get that shortcut to work, you'll almost always get a birdie.
Nice birdie.
So yeah, I'm disappointed with that. I've had 7 birdies and that's the worst one. It's one of the few putts I've got wrong. Rex triple bogey, maybe Alex beats him. No, probably not. I think Rex has been more consistent over the 9 than Alex. Tied. The 2 tied. No one's in last, technically. Well, there you go. That works out for everyone. Darn you, the 2 bad holes stopped me from making a push for victory there.
Finish.
Player will beat Key this time. That's one of my best attempts at golf, I think. Yeah, 7 birdies out of 9. I don't think I've hit so many birdies in 9 holes before. Oh no, Key had to leave. Well, we still have 6. And we have a new viewer, Pichu's here. So it's between one of the new newbies, Alex or Pichu, to play with Player. Because we want Player to have the disadvantage, hence the 2 computer players. It's 4 against 2. This is why I had Alex on this, on the Zombies team. Yeah, you could have just run with that, Lamp. You didn't even need to head that. You could have run with it. Because computers aren't always the quickest. Uh-oh. Yeah, it wasn't quite close enough. No. It's not straight enough. That was such a tame hit. Darn you. No! Uh-oh, we all went to the same ball, which I always preach not to do. Yeah, always be careful with heading. If you're not confident you know where it's going, don't bother doing it. Pichu is flirting with danger. Ultimately, like I say, kick upwards. To kick it over people approaching you to try and keep the ball away from you. 10 seconds! It's going to be 0-0. Lamp, one last chance. We got a 0-0. First time since episode 2. It's been, what, that long since we got a 0-0. Well, that's actually rather impressive start. We didn't concede. Can we score a goal this time? Fortunately, Peach had nothing to do in goal when we played that the first game. We got an early shot on goal. Okay, Alex really not used to playing football anymore. That shouldn't have worked like it did. Peachy, what's going on there? Peachy's not moving. Huh? Nice goal, by the way. No, that was Computer who scored. That's very well set up. Nice. Literally happened once in global as well. Uh-oh. How did I reach that? Like I said, never, ever let player touch it in our half. Literally I got robbed because I swung at it and it didn't hit it. A good try, Pichu. Nice and spread out. No. Clear. Chance for the computer to score! No. Wide. Run with it. You don't have to hit it first time, you know. Good attempt. Gonna be a draw again. Yeah, good try, Alex. Run on to it. No, the computer's too slow. Run with it. Run with it, you imbecile. Literally. Lamp, why weren't you running with it? If you have space to run, run. Don't have to hit it first time. If no one's near you, don't hit it first time. And Pichu gets a goal because I went too far up. He didn't even have to work there. But congratulations to him. Uh-oh, oh no. Bad. See, player kicks it once in our half, he just automatically scores. Like, he's a complete hacker. You cannot let him do that, and I didn't kick it over his head. Or away from him. Don't have to hit it first time. No! Give it a bit of space. Rex, you have a chance there. Ugh. Okay, what lag was that? That was so close, that was almost a player-like attempt there from Pichu, but thankfully he missed it just. Run with it. Run with it, Rex. You have the space to run. Stop looking to hit it first time. This is how you run. Okay, somehow I got it stolen off me. Uh-oh. Lamp. Okay, cleared. The one-time player hacked. Like, that's totally fair. Can I just point out, I say at the beginning, we have Zombie on a team of 2 to give him a disadvantage. We got a 0-0. Since we made it 3v3, look what happened. We have one more chance to claw this back because they've got 2 wins on us. We'll do a best of 5 and beat these fools. Nice direction on that one from Rex. Hopefully Lamp can run onto that. Kick it in. There's the opportunity. Oh, okay, just wide. He passed to this guy. Okay, Lamp. Lamp has a chance. He has a chance to run. No, Rex! No, come on! Unfortunately, Rex was just too far ahead of him. Sometimes he threatens to go behind me to go in goal, but... Go away! Run with it. If you have an opportunity to run, go and do it. There goes Lamp. Yay! There it is! We had the better of the game that time. The players stayed in goal and they never threatened to score. You had to wait until there was extra time to be able to get it past him. Because Rex and Lamp had a few chances before that. We'll take it. Now it's 2-1, therefore we have to continue. We have a chance to best of 5, it's 2-1 to them. Good try, Alex. No! How did it get... How did player do that? I didn't even think player even touched the ball once in that. Like, how is he the one who kicked it? Okay, from the halfway line. What player was nowhere near anything? We can't let the computer be in goal, by the way. Okay. I guess when we're 1-0 down, wow, it worked. Wow. I was about to say, if we're 1-0 down, we can probably take the risk because we can get the golden ball for 2 goals. When you're 1-0 down, I guess we can take the risk with the computer. Alex headed it straight into you. Now we need to be more careful. Remember, you don't have to kick it first time, Rex. Like I said, you have an opportunity to run. No, it was the computer I kicked it to. Otherwise, it would have worked really well, that pass. What? Pichu. Oof. What on earth happened on that one? Oof. This is why you don't have 2 people on the goal line, because it usually has no effect. What on earth? What on earth? What on earth? What on earth was that? One person stay on the line. Person has to chase. Cleared. They can't score in 5 seconds. Keep it away from player for 2 seconds. Yes, it's fine. You're too late. 2-all. We've decided to come. That got way too close. Like, we've scored very late, but they almost scored late. Decider it is. Uh-oh. I'm watching, I'm not touching it. No. Why? How did it even get there? I'm sorry, how did the ball get there? I headed it and it went the complete opposite direction of where I headed it. So look at that header. How on earth did it get over there? Run with it. Uh-oh. No. It somehow bounced over my head. Nope. Nice pass. Watching. Nicely done. I'll run with it now because I've actually got the energy to run. That was so weird. Okay. I was hoping Lamp would intercept, but he was just too far off though. What on earth was that? Anyway, Lamp, run. You don't need to shoot, don't. We have a chance. Kick it over player. Nice. I was hoping to score instead. I wanted my goal. Nicely done. Took advantage of player not being up there. Not being back there. Yeah, we never leave a computer in goal. That's just the moral of the story there. There's some Lamp running. Alex keeps trying to head the ball in it without success. Like, I'm feeling like Alex maybe should put the header away. It just doesn't work that well. Also, if players running with the ball, you have to run chase him down. What on earth? That's how that ended. How on earth did I miss that? Me and Rex just barging, just destroying each other. That must have been slightly too late jumping, or because on my screen it looked like I should have got that. Nope, we've got one special bowling to do because we haven't done that yet. Yeah, it's like the goal extended itself wide for you, Pichu. It's literally a couple of seconds earlier that would have just bounced off the post. That's just annoying. Red, yeah, now. Okay! What on earth? That's the greatest strike I've ever had in my life. It's a shame it doesn't show. Oh no, it shows it right here. It was just slightly late, but thankfully not too late. That was brilliant. All about timing when you swing. Yeah, that was very close. Okay, I thought I was going to spin to the right, it didn't. This time, much straighter line required. On the second go, I usually just try and bowl it as straight as possible. There you go. Did that bit. Yeah. Special bowling, I try and bowl as normal as possible for as much as it allows me to. Okay, that's too much spin. Or maybe not fast enough. No. I thought I could beat it. I should have just waited more patiently than that, and now I've just screwed myself. Well, yeah, it's a little bit late to tell Alex how to play football now. That's a little bit late. Well, I guess maybe for next time. Players can be deceiving. You think you have more margin with them, and then you just don't. I could have done that slightly better. I could have curved it slightly to the left. Oh no, done that, and then moved it to the right. It would have been a strike. I didn't take quite enough care over that shot. Yeah, Zombie not good at bowling straight lines in first turns. That's not his preferred style. Yeah, he can do that. He did! Nice. Not the easiest. He converted now. He's still got a lead. Yeah, I prefer the... No, too much spin. No, I want to go that way, okay. I think it was a little too far left, but it just flicked that back one. Yep, good enough. Another split for player, well. Unfortunately, unlike golf, you can't change the camera or the person you're watching. It doesn't really let you change it as far as I know. Bit annoying. I think that's the worst score I've ever seen. 6. I don't think I've seen player get any less in one lane than that. Nice one, Alex. How did I find that timing? I thought that timing was impossible to find. I'm just like, how on earth am I supposed to? And yet somehow by fluke, like I couldn't do that again. Like it was like waiting. Like how? What timing is that? It doesn't even show the timing of that. It's got an insane camera view for that one. Rex, lamp, spares. Something gutter, yeah. well, at least gutter ended the run of, well, gutters. Yeah, see, even player who's so good couldn't find that timing yet. How did I do that? Yeah, like I said, it helps more practice at it. I know I'm going to be screwed by the last turn, because that's what always happens, but I'm going to aim to the left slightly. I might make this easier. Yay! End up being the right call. If I can get far enough ahead, it doesn't matter if I get a split on the last turn. Nice one, Rex. Uh-oh. Rex is right on my tail. Well, that's very slow. He actually missed. I wonder what player's thinking was there, because I thought he would just bowl it faster than that. It was really surprising to see him bowl it so slow. That's only the second time I've seen him miss a 9 as well. Really makes sense for you to do that. Too much spin. Darn you, Split. Wait. It ended up getting close to get... Like, one moved and didn't fall over well. Was not expecting that. In the end, I'd like to think I would have converted it regardless. Rex got 2 strikes in a row, which means he's right on my tail. Unfortunately, Lamp got a gutter somehow. He must have only just misjudged it slightly. Maybe player beats him here. What is happening with player? Oh no, Rex! Rex! You're about to beat player on like your first day back playing with us and you disconnect. What are the chances of that? Like, Rex manages to do what we couldn't do for like many months, and then he disconnects before the end. Yeah, there's my split. I mean, I would recommend taking the watch off just to do that. Yep, I saw that. There's my split on the last turn, so Rex probably would have beaten me had he not disconnected. That's cool. I'd like to think I still beat Rex, but okay, so we'll never know now. Player 4th, Alex 5th, Pichu 6th.
Finish.
Good tries, everyone. I cannot believe that happened that way. That's going to be one of my highest scores in special mode too. One of. Alright, Smash it is. 4 votes for Smash, so we are done. But it was fun. Alex and Rex returning after so long. 2.5 years. Or 2 years for Alex. And then Pichu joining us. So yeah, it was nice. Player shutting down. Yeah, the robot, the computer AI is switching itself off now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on a future stream. And as always, don't forget your banter.